Yeah, what's up YouTube? I'm DJ Philly and welcome to Master Crafters. Today we're going to be showing you how to make a 3x3 piston claw door. So here we go, we got the 3x3 piston claw door, and the reason why we actually call it a claw door here is, as you can see, it's sort of like a claw, so it clips into each other, and you might see this when it opens and closes as well, and it does look really cool. So as you can see, guys, this door can open from both entrances and close from both entrances as well. So it is a pretty cool design. Now for this build, the redstone is a bit complicated because we are playing Minecraft Bedrock, and the redstone in most machines can get a little bit wonky. So we want to try and not have any redstone glitches whatsoever. So that's why the redstone is just a little bit bigger than what most piston doors are. Now this little component here called a T-flip-flop, this design is actually created by alleys all around. I will link the video in the description below because this does allow the door to be opened and closed from both entrances, and so that is why I actually use it in the design. It is a super cool thing, so I would recommend checking the video out. And as you can see, guys, I do have a lot of obsidian. Now, you will not actually need this much obsidian for the build. I just used it for a building block just to show you where the tunnel area is. So now that we explained everything, let's go into the resources that you will need for this build. And there we go, guys. I took off the front panel of the door here so you can see all of the components in their working areas. So for the build, what you will need here is 6 sticky pistons, 16 redstone repeaters, 2 redstone comparators, 2 redstone torches, about 1 to 2 stacks of redstone here. You'll also want a block of your choice for the door, and you'll only need 9 blocks. You will need also some glass as well, and some building blocks. You'll need about 24 of any block that is not movable by pistons, so I would recommend obsidian, but you can also use anything that will go with your build that will not be moved by pistons. Then you will need 2 droppers, 5 slime blocks, 4 honey blocks, 2 buttons of your choice, and 2 blocks of redstone. Okay, so the first thing you want to do here is build up your T flip-flop, and this is the component that goes underneath the door here and that controls all of the button systems. So what you'll need here is your blocks of choice for building, and place 2 blocks. Now as you can see, I have an elevated area, and this is just to show you guys where all the redstone stuff is going, and you don't need this, but you will need a 5x2 area and place 2 blocks here on the very left side with 2 redstone torches. You will then need 2 sticky pistons by the torches, and they should be powered like this. Next up, you'll need to take out your redstone repeaters and have them facing into the torches like this. Then take out your comparators with the 2 prongs here facing away from the repeaters like this. Then go ahead and take your 2 droppers out and have them like this with their dropper faces facing into each other like so. Then you could take any of your building blocks and place one inside one of the droppers, and as you can see, one of the pistons should have retracted here, and that is what should happen. So then you'll need your blocks of redstone and place the 2 blocks of redstone on the sticky pistons like this. And there we go, we got our T flip-flop. Next, you want to take out your block of your choice that you'll be building around the door here like this. So I just use iron blocks and place them with 3 like this, then 5 up, 4 over to the left here, and 5 up, or 4 up to like this, to make a 5x5 ring like this with a 3x3 hole inside of it. And the second to left block should be on this piston right here. Next, we are actually going to go to the back here and build up the door. So what you will need to do is go to the back and then place a block right here. Place one to the right and then 2 downwards. and then place another one to the left like this. And then what you'll need to do is go on to the other side here, place a block right in the middle, and then 3 blocks on the left here like this, so that these doors should actually go into each other. And what I would think of it is that these pieces are actually sort of like Tetris pieces, so they should be able to go inside each other. So next, you'll want to take out your slime blocks and your honey blocks here. Go over to the right and place the slime blocks here on the blocks that you just placed, and then go over to the left and place honey blocks over on the other blocks that you just placed here, and there we go, we have the doors all ready to go. Now we will be going over to the right side of the door here, and we are actually going to build up the redstone that will retract and unretract the door here. So what you want to take out is your obsidian along with your building blocks here. Place an obsidian right next to the slime block like this, so it should look like a miniature 1. Then you want to go over and place 3 more over to the left here. Then go over to the left of the door, take out your sticky pistons, and have 2 sticky pistons with their faces facing in to each other just like this. And just as a side note, you can take off the block to the right here. We will only need 1 right next to the piston, not 2. So then you'll want to take out your obsidian yet again, or any block that will not be moved by pistons or slime blocks here. Place it directly under the one like this, so as you can see, and then place the blocks to the left with 3 blocks here. Place another 3 like so, and place 1 right here as well. And then you just want to do this 1 more time. And this is the platform where we were going to be putting all of the redstone components here and all of the redstone repeaters. So you will need to get out your redstone repeaters and your redstone here. Now this step is very important because you will need to get all of the redstone repeating ticks all right so that the door will activate correctly. Also, just a quick note, some of the platform we will be reconstructing here, so some of it is just temporary. But as you can see, we do have our repeaters here, and we will go and place the ones like this. So at the first slime block right here where the obsidian we placed, you want to put a repeater and leave it on 1 tick, so you don't want to press anything. For this sticky piston, you actually want to place 2 repeaters. Place the first one with 4 ticks so that the prong is all the way to the left side here, and this one on 3 ticks with a total of 7. Next, you will want to go over to this sticky piston here, place a repeater, and turn it on to 2 ticks. And then go over to the side here, place another repeater, and set it on 4 ticks. Now these timings of the repeaters will need to be correct here, so if you want to stop the video and check them real quickly, you can do so, because all of the ticks and everything will need to be correct so that the door can open and close. Now next, you will want to take out your redstone and whatever glass that you have. Place your redstone on all of the areas where the repeaters are, but for this left one right here, you will need to take out your glass, break this piece here, place a piece of glass, break this one, and place a temporary block here, and then place a glass underneath it like so, so that we have the glass on like this, and place 2 redstone. So this will actually be for later to connect the door with the button so that the door will actually work. So now we basically have all of the right side done. Now we want to go over to the left side and do the exact same thing, except all of the timings will need to be flipped, and I will show you guys how to do that. So what you will need here is you'll want to take out your obsidian, place a block right there, then place 3 more blocks to the left like so, and you'll want to blink the platform yet again like this, with these 2 places here where we're going to be placing the glass like this, just like the opposite sides. As you can see, the platforms are going to be reversed, and you will need to take out your obsidian or any other block that won't be moved, place it right next to the honey like this, and place 2 more to the left so that you have a platform that looks like this. with the glass going down one block. Then take out your sticky pistons and place the sticky pistons like this with two of them facing into the honey blocks. Then take out your repeaters here and go to the honey block here. Place a repeater, and this one should be on one tick. Then go over to the left, place two repeaters, and this should be 7 ticks, so 4 ticks for this one, and 3 for this. Then for this sticky piston, place a repeater, and this will need to be set on 2 ticks. And for the last one, place a repeater, and this one will need to be on 4 ticks. So as you can see, it's the reversed area of the other door. So if you do want to stop real quickly, you can. And to follow suit, you'll just want to place redstone on the platform like this and on the glass so that both doors are fully working. Now, if you do want to test the doors real quickly and make sure that you have all the timings right before we go any further, all you can do is place a temporary block right next to the redstone with a redstone torch here and place it right this, and as you can see, the door is working just fine if both sticky pistons go out and then back in. And you can do the following thing for the other door as well, just to make sure that you have all of the timings right. Now, as you can see here, we are using slime and honey blocks, so that means that you will need some sort of block that will not be moved by pistons, and you will need to place it on the wall next to the slime and the honey blocks here. That way it doesn't destroy your tunnel or anything else. And then also you will need to be putting some on the roof with the sticky pistons and honey pistons and where they're actually going here. So as you can see, we are making sort of like a tunnel here, and this is actually so that the blocks don't interact with any other blocks in your tunnel or any other blocks in your base. So as you can see here, we have 3 blocks underneath and 3 blocks above where the sticky pistons and the honey pistons are going to be going into, and then we have 3 on the right and 3 on the left where it's actually over a block from the honey and sticky pistons, and this is so it doesn't actually grab any blocks near your tunnel. Now, of course, you can use any other block, but make sure that it cannot be moved by sticky pistons or any type of honey or slime blocks. And now you will want to take out your glass and your blocks of choice, and we are actually going to go underneath the build here. So as you can see, we have the 2 glass areas, and this is actually where we're going to be connecting the redstone here with each other and with this machine right here. So as you can see, we are going to go underneath the left side, which will actually be the right side if you are facing in towards the door here, or towards the front of the door. So you will need to go and place a temporary piece of glass, and then place one more like this, and then break this one, and then have a block going like this as well, like we just did. So make a line of 3 blocks like this. This one will need to be glass, and then take this block and make a line over next to this redstone torch here, and this is actually where we're going to be taking the power from. Next, you will want to place redstone on all of the blocks that we just placed, except for this one right here, where we will need to be placing a repeater here. As you can see, the left side of the door should work properly, and then what we will need to do is go to the right side as well, place a temporary piece of glass with another one right here, like we did on the other side, place a piece of redstone, place a block like this, and place a piece of redstone, and as you can see, all of the circuitry should be powered like this. Now you can do whatever setup that you want if you want to change it so that way it fits within your design. That is a-okay, but these timings will need to be correct so that the door actually works here. And we will now go over to how to put in the buttons. So now you will want to go over to the front side of the build here, and we are actually going to be installing the button here. So what you'll need to do is go over to the right here, place a block on the 3rd block from this line right here, and then place another one in front of it. Then you can break the one that we just had. That was just temporary. Then go ahead, place a button like this, And then we will want to make a sort of glass stairway down to this machine right here. So what we will need to do is make a piece of glass right here, which is one block below the block with the button here and one block to the right. Then go ahead and place a temporary block with a piece of glass like this. Then go ahead and just do the same where you have the the glass here going all the way down like this. Then what you want to do is place 2 blocks right here so that you can connect the redstone up to this button right here. Then go ahead, take your redstone and place it on the pieces of glass. And if you didn't know, glass is one block that you can actually use with redstone here, where it can actually go inside the block, so that this is actually how it works. So to make sure that your door works, all you need to do is press the button and the door should open and close properly. Now you can actually do whatever setup you want with the button, but make sure that the redstone to the button is actually going to connect with one of these droppers down here so that the machine will activate properly. Now, if you do want to install a button over on the other side, it will show you. So we will go to the back of the machine here, and we are actually going to be placing blocks right here. And this is whatever block that you want for your tunnel. This is just to make sure that we have a proper tunnel area for your door here. And as you can see, we do have sort of a hole right here. So what you will need to do here is place a block like this, and then a piece of obsidian or whatever block that you want, and that will actually keep the door functional because the honey cannot pick up any of this obsidian. You can do this for the other side if you don't want to see all the components here. So what you can do is place a block, then a piece of obsidian, and there we go. Now what you can do here is just to extend this tunnel here, so I will be doing this right here. Now of course you can use whatever block that you want for any of the tunnels here, but make sure that you have the obsidian in the right place so that none of the components will ever get broken like so. So as you can see here, I'm just extending the tunnel here by 4 blocks from the bottom and 3 blocks from here. And there we go, we have a tunnel area that you can use. And what you'll need to do is go ahead, place a button on the side with the honey blocks here, and then go ahead, go to the back here, and place a additional 3 blocks like this. And what you'll need to do here is go ahead and place repeaters on this like so, so that none of the redstone interacts with the door redstone here. Now, like I said, guys, this is for the back button, and this is fully optional. So as you can see here, we have our 3 redstone repeaters here, and what you'll need to do is go ahead and break the block that was right here with the redstone. You won't actually need this, and this is so that we don't have another repeater here. Then we can go downwards here, place a block right here. Then we are going to be making a glass stairway all the way down to the ground level here. So what you can do here is place a piece of glass and then place one like this. And we are just going to make a redstone, or actually piece of glass stairway so that all the redstone can go down here. Then what we will need to do is take out your blocks that you are building with, place a 5 block line like this, and then place one right here so that we can connect this redstone with the button over here. And then with all the blocks that we just placed, place a piece of redstone on each of the pieces like this. So we will go ahead and press the button, and as you can see, it does not work because I totally forgot we need a piece of glass right here instead of a block. Make sure that we have all glass right here so that the redstone can go underneath it, and then try and press the button here, and the door should close and open. And now, like I said, for the back button, you can do whatever as well. Just make sure that the redstone is connected underneath to this dropper right here and is not connected with any of the door components that we have on either side. And there we go, guys. We have our door all complete. and we can open, close it, do whatever we want with it. It's super cool. Now, as you can see, this is a totally optional option, but we can actually see the upper sky area through the slime and honey blocks, and we can actually go around and fix this here. So what you can do here is place the blocks that cannot be moved on top of the honey, on the side of the honey, and on the other side here. So as you can see, if we go back in, you won't actually be able to see any light. Now, of course, we cannot actually place one right here because the repeater is right here, so there's not much we can do. And you can also do the same on the other side. Just make sure that the blocks will not actually interact with any of the redstone here. So as you can see, we place a block on top and two on each side like this, and this will just stop some of the light that is coming in. As you can see, we can see the repeaters, and there's not much we can really do about that, but we can fix most of it with the blocks above and the blocks on top. And there we go, guys. We have our fully operational 3x3 claw door in Minecraft Bedrock. Super cool, super awesome. So thank you guys for watching another Master Crafters tutorial. As always, our social media and other stuff is in the description below, along with our Discord where you can come and hang out. Or if you need any questions answered, you can go over there as well. So thank you guys for watching, and have an awesome, awesome, awesome rest of your day.